A very good morning to you and welcome to the Monday edition of Trending Issues. Of course, it's a very brand new day and a brand new week. How are you this morning and how was your weekend? I trust that you enjoyed your weekend. And is the program Trending Issues. Of course, it comes to you live from AF Television. You know how we do it here on Trending Issues. We talk about issues that are trending in Nigeria and, of course, outside Nigeria, issues that are of concern to us, that people that are reacting to it also will give it to you. My name is Faith Okanwa, and I'm a regular host on the program Trending Issues. Don't forget, you can join us on all our social media platforms that are on display on the screen, where you have the opportunity, you have the sole right to drop your comments, make your contributions on all the topics that we are talking about today on our Trending Issues. Don't forget, you can also share using the share button on our social media platforms and drop your comments as well. All right, let's begin from Ogun State, where something happened within the weekend, last weekend, and that issue has sparked some reactions, and it has to do with a student and the Nigerian police, precisely the policemen attached with the Ogun State Police Command. And this lady, 24-year-old student of Moshood Abiola Polytechnic, Mapoli in Ogun State. Her name is Olanipekun Oladayo. She was arrested on Friday by some operatives of Ogun State Police Command. And of course, somebody came on Twitter and she raised an alarm that her sister has been arrested. I'm just going to read that tweet that she made that sparked reaction before we got more details as concerned to that incident. And she said, Olukoya Oluwatosin, she's the one that made that tweet. And she tweeted, "My sister, a student of Mapoli, just got arrested for going to buy post-pill and a pregnancy strip. She's at police post Abeokuta. Please help me. Oh, this police thing don't reach my side." All right, that is the sister of this lady, a 24-year-old student of Moshood Abiola Polytechnic that was arrested, of course, after tweeting that it raised the reactions, and Nigerians started calling for the release of this lady. And of course, she was released after some time. But then the police have said that they arrested her because they wanted to find out if she bought that pregnancy kit and the post contraceptive pills based on doctor's prescription. According to them, they were just doing their job, and Nigerians have been wondering, when did the Nigerian police add to their portfolio checking a doctor's prescription if you are eligible to buy post pills and of course buy pregnancy test kids. And of course, the police are saying it's part of their job, but then we don't know if they have added new things to their responsibility. Of course, this lady has come out to say that she went through trauma because, according to her, she went to a pharmacy to purchase these items, and when she was going back, some policemen called her and they were trying to search her bag. What is inside your bag? And when they searched her bag, they found out that it was this pregnancy test kit and post pills, that is contraceptive pill. Of course, she said they took her phone and they locked her up in a cell, asking her why she refused to remain a virgin, and of course waiting for her husband. And she said she's wondering, why would they assault her for that? Why would they question her for deciding to do what she decided to do? That she is 24 years. And of course, she made a striking statement. She blamed the education system. She said, if not for the education system in Nigeria, what would a 24-year-old person like me be doing in school? And of course, that is it. And some persons have said, no, Nigerian police, this is not part of your duty. While some are saying, well, it's part of Nigerian police duty. And of course, she has been released. Of course, report said that after her arrest, the pharmacist, the person that sold these items to her, was also arrested. And of course, these persons have been released. And of course, we're still wondering if it is part of a Nigerian police duty to check if you have doctor's prescription before you can get pills and of course some kits and of course every other thing that is related to the medical field. Of course, you can drop your comments as regards to this. Do you think that it is part of Nigeria police responsibility to check all these things? Do you think that they did well by arresting this lady, 24-year-old student who went to buy a pregnancy test kit and of course a contraceptive. I don't know what she wanted to use it for, but then you know what they use kids for. All right, drop your comments and your contributions on the topic. What do you think about this particular topic concerning the Nigerian police indulgence in this lady's issue? Yes, she has been released, but then we hope that the needful will be done so that such thing will not repeat itself again. All right, trending issues, AF television. Let's move ahead to another thing that is trending in Rivers State, still in the medical line, where 3 persons have been arrested in Rivers State, precisely in Asarama community in Adoni, local government area of Rivers State. 3 persons were arrested. What did they do? Report said that they are fake medical practitioners. The 2 male identified as Williams Biranwi and Patrick Effiong. They were parading themselves as medical doctors, and of course the female there, she says she is an auxiliary nurse, and her name is Gift Harvest. And they said they came on a medical mission in that area, and they failed to identify themselves properly. And of course, the head of medical personnel in that area raised alarm, and the police came to arrest them. Of course, they said that these persons have, even before they were arrested, they've carried out series of surgeries on suspecting victims in that community, and of course outside that community. That is why we keep saying that this sector, that is the medical sector, the health sector of Nigeria, even other sectors like education, these are very important sectors. We need to be doing everything we can to ensure that the needful is done so that people's life will not be tampered with. Who can imagine, who knows the number of persons that have died if at all they performed those surgeries that they reportedly did. Of course, because they have performed some surgeries before they were arrested. And I keep wondering, how would these people come out and say, I am a doctor, I am a nurse, if they don't actually have the right qualifications and of course the license to do that? Of course, I will hope that the needful, because they've been arrested and they are currently in police detention, and they're going through some interrogation so that the police will know if actually they are registered or not, and of course if they are licensed to practice. And of course that is why you should be careful who you meet. Some persons go about saying, I am a doctor, I am a nurse. Some people distribute meds. We know that yes, sometimes the government mandates some medical practitioners to go and distribute medicine and of course vaccinate some persons, but then you have to be very careful before you allow somebody to give you any injection or any drug in your house. Just be sure that this person is a certified medical practitioner. You should ask for his or her ID card, and of course every other thing that can identify him or her as a medical practitioner. Your life is very important, so we should not be joking with our life. These persons have been arrested. I know that there are so many of them, people like this in various communities in our state and of course in Nigeria generally. And of course we hope that all the relevant authorities, everybody that has the responsibility of checking all these things, will sit up and ensure that such an incident does not occur again in all our states. All right, it's still trending issues. AF television, this beautiful Monday morning. Join us on all our social media platforms where you have the sole right, you have the opportunity to drop your comments, make your contributions on the topics that we are talking about on today's edition of Trending Issues. Of course, we'll talk about issues that are trending in Nigeria and of course outside Nigeria. We'll bring it to you, and of course you can join us on all our social media platforms. You can also read our news content on our news website. All right, let's go ahead. So let's switch between Nigeria and Benin Republic. You know Sunday Igboho. His real name is Sunday Adeyemo, popular Sunday Igboho, a Yoruba Nation activist. You recall that in July 2021, that was last year, he was arrested by operatives of the DSS. And you know that story. Some said that he turned to a cat, some said he turned to this, and of course he fled. And he was rearrested sometime when he was trying to flee to Germany with his wife through Benin Republic. And since then, Sunday Igboho has been in detention in Benin Republic, and some people have been clamoring for his release. And some people have been saying, why is Nigerian government mute on this issue? Why are they not calling for the extradition of this man, Sunday Igboho? And of course, Nigerian government have not said anything as regards to that. We know that they had a series of court sittings, but then he's yet to be released. But then sometime, his barrister, one of his barristers that is talking about Pelumi, he said something, he wrote on Facebook that Sunday Igboho will soon be released. I'm just going to quote Pelumi Olajegbeshi, one of the legal counsels of Sunday Igboho, and he said, Chief Sunday Igboho will be out very soon, and there will be massive jubilation across the entire Yoruba land. He is no doubt a courageous man. This is very authoritative, just that our Yoruba leaders should stop being selfish and allow good to prevail. End of quote. That is Pelumi Olajegbeshi. Of course, and when he made that comment on the social media, some persons, especially the supporters of Sunday Igboho, were elated, and of course, they were giving some sigh of relief, saying, okay, yes, our leader, fighter is going to be released very soon. But then it seems that the hope of Sunday Igboho supporters have been dashed, because another person have come out to say that Sunday Igboho is not going to be released anytime soon, and this person is one of the legal representatives of Sunday Igboho by name Chief Yomi Aliyu San, senior advocate of Nigeria. On Sunday, he said that Sunday Igboho is not going to come out anytime soon, because according to him, Benin Republic government have extended his detention by 6 months. And this man is saying that these people extended the Sunday Igboho's detention even without them charging any criminal thing against him, and without the Nigerian government asking for extradition. And of course, it has raised some concern. And of course, he said that they are going to put on an appeal before the ECOWAS court, that is Economic Community of West African Court, to ensure that Sunday Igboho is released. Even at that, this extension of detention, the Sunday Igboho's detention, is coming after somebody has threatened, the group actually threatened, that they are going to use the traditional means, which charms, juju, all these traditional native means to release Igboho. And that person is the president, Agbekoya worldwide, the person of Kamorudin Okiki. That's Kamorudin Okiki. And he made mention of going to use some juju to release Sunday Igboho. And of course, they told the Benin Republic, release Sunday Igboho. If you fail to release Sunday Igboho, we're left with no other option to use our native means. All you will say is that this man has vanished from yourself. Of course, I'm going to quote Adegboko, that is the president of Agbekoya worldwide, and he said, quote, now, Sunday Igboho is not a criminal. We will continue to say that. We know that it is the federal government that is holding Igboho in Benin Republic, but we are telling Benin Republic authorities now to legally release him using their courts. They should release him legally and quickly, because they are not taking him to court again, or we will use our traditional means and powers to take Igboho out of detention. We are Agbekoya. If they don't release Sunday Igboho legally, we are going to take him out of Benin Republic. They will just see that Sunday Igboho is out of their prison. End of quote. That is the president of Agbekoya worldwide. That's talking about Kamorudin Okiki, threatening the Benin Republic government that if they fail to release Sunday Igboho, they will resort to using juju. But then, after this warning, Benin Republic have been adamant, and they said, we are extending his detention by 6 months, according to Chief Aliyu Yomi, one of the councils representing Sunday Igboho. Of course, this has sparked some reactions, and some persons are saying, why should they continue detaining Sunday Igboho? Why shouldn't they release him and let him continue his fight for Yoruba nation? And of course, another person that has reacted to this issue is Senator Shehu Sani, former member representing Kaduna Central. Of course, he tweeted this morning, I'm quoting Shehu Sani, Senator now. He said, I don't support Igboho's separatist ideas and activities in any way, but the reported extension of his detention by 6 months is inhuman and condemnable. End of quote. That is Senator Shehu Sani reacting to the reported extension of Sunday Igboho's detention in Benin Republic. So that is to say that Sunday Igboho is not coming out anytime soon. Of course, his lawyer is saying that they are going to take it to ECOWAS court to see if they can do something to ensure that Igboho is released from Benin Republic, probably back to Nigeria or wherever they want to take him to. All right, trending issues, AF Television, this beautiful Monday morning. Join us on all our social media platforms. Drop your comments and your contributions on all the topics that we are talking about. You can also share the content, and also so that your friends, the well-wishers, the families, everybody can join you and hook up in what we are doing this morning. All right, before we call it a wrap on today's edition, let's take the final topic, and it has to do with AFCON 2021. It's so sad that Nigeria could not get to the semi-final and, of course, the final. And of course, we have to encourage the winners. If you win, it's good. If you lose, it's good. But yes, we would have loved for Nigeria to have won that cup. But then a winner has emerged. Last night's match was so unique, and of course it was tough. It ended in penalty, and of course Senegal won Egypt. They broke a jinx, yes. And some persons have lauded Senegal. They said yes, people have done well. The coach Cisse and someone said this Cisse is a patient man, and of course Senegal is a patient country to have retained Cisse for 8 years without kicking him out, having failed in 2002 and 2019 to bring back that cup. Of course, that match ended in 4-2 goals, and of course it was penalty. And of course, some persons have said, oh, thank God that Senegal won. Some are saying, thank God that Egypt did not win. Some are saying, why did Senegal win? And some are saying every other thing. They have got to have the right to give your opinion on every issue, and it is your right. Of course, some persons have attacked a pastor that gave some prediction. Maybe some people betted based on that prediction. Some people placed their bet on Egypt to win Senegal, because the pastor said Egypt is going to win and Senegal is going to lose. But then it seems that the reverse turned out to be the case last night. We'll just play you the video of that pastor's prediction, and when we come back, we'll talk again, and then we'll call it a wrap.
Concerning the competition for African Nations Cup, the matches will be held in Cameroon. Nigeria will do very well, but the shoulder can never be taller than the head. Amen. When there is fight in the house, it will be difficult for you to go out and win a battle and come back. Nigeria will do very well, but not good enough. Cameroon, who is the host, they will play a match before the finals, but not the finals. Mark this statement. They will play a match before the finals, but not the finals. Is it the match they are calling third place or what? Because I see the cup, the trophy, lifted up by an Arab African country. You know what I mean by an Arab African country? Those who are bowing down and those who are praying and hitting their head on the ground. An Arab African country, a North African country, North African country. And on the day of the finals, the player that shall fetch the cup for them shall be player number 10. He will trigger the victory, and it will be victory. The finals will be played on the 9th of February, and this Arab player number 10, and there is another player number 22. I don't watch them again, but I saw it in the spirit. They will do the work. Cameroon shall play a match before the finals, but not the finals. No matter how they will manipulate, they will try their best, but you can't be fighting in the house and go for hunting and bring home an animal. It's difficult. You will fire and you will miss. Amen. Okay. Concerning the competition for African Nations Cup, the matches will be held in Cameroon. Nigeria will do very well, but the shoulder can never be taller than the head. Amen. When there is fight in the house, it will be difficult for you to go out and win a battle and come back. Nigeria will do very well, but not good enough. Cameroon, who is the host, They will play a match before the finals, but not the finals. Mark this statement. They will play a match before the finals, but not the finals. Is it the match they are calling third place or what? Because I see the cup, the trophy, lifted up by an Arab African country. You know what I mean by an Arab African country? Those who are bowing down and those who are praying and hitting their head on the ground. An Arab African country, a North African country, North African country. And on the day of the finals, the player that shall fetch the cup for them shall be player number 10. He will trigger the victory, and it will be victory. The finals will be played on the 9th of February. And this Arab player number 10, and there is another player number 22. I don't watch them again, but I saw it in the spirit. They will do the work. Cameroon shall play a match before the finals, but not the finals. No matter how they will manipulate, they will try their best, but you can't be fighting in the house and go for hunting and bring home an animal. It's difficult. You will fire and you will miss. Amen. Okay. Concerning the competition for African Nations Cup, the matches will be held in Cameroon.